I'm Melissa. I was a member of Pilgrim Lutheran Church in Frederick, Wisconsin. I was actually really religious as a child. Like on Christmas, when everyone was like opening their presents, I'd sing "Happy Birthday" to Jesus because I was a weird freaking child. We got a new pastor when I was in high school, and she became very, you must go to church to be a good Christian. The elders of the church started kind of running the show and drove out the old pastor and spent money on things that the church couldn't afford. So it was bankrupt, so they were begging for money. And I didn't like how they took advantage of my mom, because my mom's such a good person. Like, she'd give you the shirt off her back, and they knew that she was reliable and that she wouldn't ever let them down, so they always called on her to, like, you have to make all the cookies for all these services, you have to be here for all the services to light all the candles. And like, that's fine to do once in a while, but they called on her all the time because they knew that they could rely on her. And she started to dislike it, and like, religion has always been very important to her. To see her kind of become disenfranchised with it was a little eye-opening. I spent a while kind of struggling with, how do I define myself in religion? Like, I left the church and I didn't really feel bad about it because I hadn't really found a good home in a church, so I didn't feel like I was leaving home. I kind of started getting more involved in like politics and like gay rights and like women's rights, and started seeing how people were using religion and the church as a reason to discriminate and be hurtful to groups of people, and I just really didn't want to be a part of that. But I struggled with, am I an atheist? Am I agnostic? Am I still a Christian? Do I maybe fall into some other bin? And I guess I just came to the conclusion that it doesn't matter. That I use my free thinking mind to make my own decisions without hoping for a divine reward. So I guess coming to that decision was really freeing. I think that religion and the church, the institution itself, should be something that's rejuvenating, that it should, you go every week and it's kind of like, topping your car off with gas, like just kind of keeps you running and makes you feel good. And if that's not how you're feeling, if it feels like it's wearing you down, if you feel anything negative at all, like it's not for you. Like, you need to find what feels good.